This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Grant County Fair opens tomorrow in Moses Lake under what might be some rather hazy skies this year.
Teachers from around Central Washington are spending much of this week in Wenatchee learning about learning.
Serve Moses Lake is once again handing out school supplies as part of back-to-school events in Moses Lake.
Back in 2015, Eastern Washington Junior Rodeo Association member Cody Trillium tragically passed away in a car accident.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
The Grant County Fair opens tomorrow in Moses Lake under what might be some rather hazy skies this year. iFIBER 1 News saddled up and moseyed on out to the Grant County Fairgrounds for a sneak preview of what's to come at 2018's big celebration.
You can see the animals are coming in today. The grounds are looking better than they've looked in 10 years. We've got an amazing staff that's done a really good job at making sure everything looks good and is safe and clean and painted. You're going to see a lot of new things painted. We've got some amazing food coming again. We've got some new vendors on the boardwalk this year, which is really good. The chamber has got the new beer garden over here, which they had last year, but we revamped the building this year and it's got a rooftop deck. There's going to be umbrellas up there with pub tables. That's kind of exciting. Davis Shows is back. They've got 3 or 4 new rides this year, Pat tells me, and we plan to be one of the biggest carnivals in Central Washington this year. I know he's getting set up today. Over at the Rodeo, you're going to see 2 new sets of grandstands. That was done through a grant that Tom Dent helped us put together, along with some matching funds from the county. We would like to thank all of our sponsors because there's probably, I would guess, several hundred volunteers that help us put this on. And without them, honestly, the fair couldn't go on. We're a fairly small staff. Our staff of 5 office people has done an amazing job, as well as the outside crew of 4 people. We've done a lot of things in a short amount of time. I mean, the prior director quit approximately 2 months ago, and in the last 4 weeks we've gotten a lot done. And finally, I want to thank the fair staff. Our fair staff works tirelessly to make sure this happens, and it's not because of the pay, it's because they love the fair and they love doing things for the community.
Over 1,900 exhibitor entries can be seen at this year's fair, which is once again expecting to draw thousands of visitors from across the region who can't wait to spend the whole day checking things out. And at least one patron we found on the eve of opening day who couldn't wait to run for the exit. Reporting for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination, from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
Teachers from around Central Washington are spending much of this week in Wenatchee learning about learning. The North Central Educational Service District is hosting its 2nd annual STEM Summit through Thursday. ESD Tech Director Pete Phillips says it's not just about science, technology, math, and engineering, but showing teachers what kids can expect in those fields after they leave school.
What we're trying to do is expose them to the integration and really tie together what's happening in the world of school with what is happening in the world of work. And so how can we prepare our students to be workers and get a career in this STEM field, which really touches a lot of industries.
For the more than 300 teachers and staff attending, the STEM Summit gives them training hours, plus an overview of STEM learning by keynote speaker Jeff Utecht. Educators could also peruse what's new in education products, from books and modules to 3D printers that can craft a human skull on command. It's only the 2nd time North Central ESD has held the event, but interest is already high for the 3rd.
We're really excited to be able to host it here. It's obviously hitting the right pulse that people want, and so we're just excited that we've got the support of all the educators.
Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
Serve Moses Lake is once again handing out school supplies as part of back-to-school events in Moses Lake. Serve Moses Lake is working with area churches and the Moses Lake School District to provide 7 back-to-school events later this month. Each event offers a variety of free activities as well as school supplies and other necessary resources for students. For Larson, North, Longview, and Knowles Vista elementary students, the event is Friday, August 17th from 10 a.m. to noon at Larson Heights. For Garden Heights and Park Orchard students, the event is Thursday, August 23rd from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Assembly at Moses Lake. The remaining 5 events are all held on Saturday, August 25th. For Moses Lake High School and CB Tech students, it's from 10 a.m. to noon at Moses Lake High School. For Lakeview Terrace students, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lakeview Terrace. For Peninsula, Midway, and Sage Point elementary students, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Peninsula. For Endeavor and Chief Moses Middle School students, from noon to 2 p.m. at Endeavor Middle School, and for Frontier Middle School students, from noon to 2 p.m. at Frontier. Serve Moses Lake has held back-to-school events since 2012 and served more than 1,000 Moses Lake students last year. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
Back in 2015, Eastern Washington Junior Rodeo Association member Cody Trillium tragically passed away in a car accident. A memorial rodeo has been held for him ever since.
In honor of remembering Cody, his Western way of life, and his huge part of our rodeo family, the East Washington Junior Rodeo Association holds the Cody Trillium Memorial Junior Rodeo every year. 4th annual Cody Trillium Memorial Junior Rodeo is being held August 25th and 26th at Othello Rodeo Arena starting at 10 a.m.
During the rodeo, any 6 to 18-year-old can participate in any event without being a member of the EWJRA. The Memorial Rodeo is different from other rodeos for a couple of reasons.
Every morning before the rodeo performance, when they do the national anthem, they say a prayer for Cody, and they talk about him and give some information about him and the person who he was. You kind of just feel that he's there with you.
For more information, you can check the EWGRA website or contact Chris Beck at 509-750-3336. I'm Adam Chakosky for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.